Hey everybody, this is Carrie, the Brain Diva, and I'm here with Megan Rome again from
Hi.
Rome PT, and we are going to talk quickly about struggles with entrepreneurial mindset. So we just had, I don't know, like 2-hour discussion about, hang on, got some noise. Yeah, by the way, we're at a really cute coffee shop. We shouldn't share it because it's really quiet and quaint, and then we share it and everybody's going to be like here next week. But Rise Coffee Shop downtown, really cute. Megan suggested it. So anyway, the entrepreneurial mindset. Hey Whitney, I was actually talking about you, so I dialed you up, I guess. Megan, I think I'm going to connect you with Megan. So
Yes, I'm going to reach out.
yeah, for sure. So we were talking about the entrepreneurial mindset because, you know, I've been doing this for years, starting with my youth sports performance business and all that. And Megan has been working on it, and it's, you know, it's such a struggle. Like every day as an entrepreneur, it's you have this mindset that it's working, and then it doesn't work, you know, and you have to constantly shift and change. And like me, I worked in physical therapy under a company for so many years, and then you get out on your own and you're like, what the heck? And things aren't working and you don't know what you're doing and you're struggling. So Megan and I just had a really long talk about how to keep that going, and that is what I do a lot with my coaching, emotional intelligence and things like that, and just with entrepreneurs is how do you train your brain to keep going and not give up and not just be positive, because we can't be positive all the time. I was talking to Megan about stuff that happens. Like we have stuff that happens in our, you know, we have family tragedies or we have a huge financial issue, and how do you deal with that? How do you work through that in your own mind, but keep going and keep working on your business because you want to share your message and you want to grow your business and get out there, but you have all this junk going on the side. And then, like we were talking about marketing, you know, you go out and you market and you feel like you're going to make progress, and you get out there and you start talking to people, and then you hear crickets, or like nobody wants to mess with you, you know, nobody wants to really hear your thing, or maybe they'll take your card and you think nothing is going on and nothing's coming of it, and then a couple months down the road it turns into a big referral, or like me, like a speaking engagement that totally lights me on fire. I'm like, yes, I didn't hear from that at all, and now all of a sudden they want me, you know. So it's just that thing. Kim, you're on a, hey Kim, and Kim knows about this too. She's a PT, but she sells Ever Skincare, and the Ever Skincare, you know, she started out in the beginning when nobody knew what it was, and then she built this huge following, and so it's just constant. It's constant daily effort into putting things into your mindset. So that's some of what I do with my coaching. And now I want Megan to talk about, you know, how this has helped her mindset. And she's going to tell you about her workshop and how creating her own workshop and partnering with others is helping her push through the mindset of just, you know, the regular PT, you know, counting on referrals, general referrals. And then I want her to share how you can sign up for her workshop, because it's on women's health. So all of these women's health, of course I said this place is quiet. Now we have like gigantic trucks coming. It's been quiet the whole time, you know, we were here, but anyway. All right, so Megan, I want you to talk about your mindset and like how our talk kind of helped, and then how your workshop, like booking your own workshop and doing this workshop next week is helping you.
So for starters, I just moved to Charleston in December, and I have started my own women's wellness physical therapy clinic, I guess, but doing mobile PT. But really, I didn't realize how hard it was going to be. I went from working every single day in a clinic treating patients, which is what I love doing, to now trying to market and realize, okay, there's a lot of failure involved, like a lot of failure. And, you know, you sit there and it's like, okay, what am I going to do today? Well, you continue to market and get crushed by some, sometimes you get through the doors, sometimes you don't, but really knowing that this is how you start, planting those seeds, trying to continue to develop relationships and, networking. I didn't realize how important networking was. Obviously, I'm a physical therapist, not a business person at all. So it's really understanding that, and you've helped me a lot, like trying to get out of my head, I talked about a lot of times, because you sit there and you have so much time to think and reflect, and it's not what we need to be doing. Instead, you need to continue to push and stay positive, and you've helped a ton with that. My event coming up is next Saturday, February 23rd. It's a women's workshop, pre and postnatal, and again, postnatal can be however far along, if it's 30 years, but really trying to create kind of a tribe for women during those times to, understand what a doula is, what a midwife is, trying to get connections, and also learn what women's health PT is, women's coaching specifically, that kind of stuff. Really just trying to create an understanding environment for women and create a safe network, I guess, in a way.
Yep.
Also, I don't think a lot of people know about women's health PT, so I think that's kind of lighting my fire even more, because there's a reason why I'm doing this, and I want to keep pushing for that.
Yeah.
So the workshop, again, it's a free workshop at 10:30 in Mount Pleasant at Corrective Chiropractic. It's basically just an awesome event to try to meet women in the healthcare profession, for women specifically. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
And we're going to repost this, and we're going to share all the links to my workshop and her workshop again. My workshop is March 7th, but hers is next Saturday, so you get on the ball with that. But it's just a really good way for her to see momentum. After the workshop next Saturday, she's going to see her progress. She's going to make connections, and that's when you have a good day as an entrepreneur, and you want to keep going, and you're like, yeah, this is, and then 3 days later you haven't had any response, and you're like, oh my God, why did I do that? You just keep going. It's retraining your brain for success. And it's a daily effort. It's a daily effort, hourly, minute by minute sometimes, as I always say. You just have to continue to work on it and build your network, your safety net, so that when you're having bad days, you have women, other people to rely on, men and women, because men need this too. They just don't admit it nearly as much. But Megan and I are really doing this not just so I can help her with her business and really get out there and break through these mindsets, but because people don't understand emotional intelligence coaching, and people don't understand women's wellness. So just raising awareness and getting our stuff out there is what we're doing. We're going to be doing this every Friday for several more weeks yet, and it's really fun. I love it. But it's like she said, the mindset is huge. It's tough, but just like women's wellness, you just got to keep going. You got to change your mindset and change how you're viewing things, and continue to work, because success, you're put on this earth to do something, and hers is definitely women's wellness. I can tell by how passionate she is about talking about it. Hello! I see y'all popping on. That's so cool. It's so fun. I love Facebook Lives. But, just getting that in your mind, that this is what I'm here for, remembering your why. The Simon Sinek TED Talk is remember your why. When you remember your why, it's so easy to get out there and share, and it's so easy to keep going, because your why is why you're here on this earth, your purpose, and you just get a whole new level of passion when you start talking about it. But you have to have people that are there to support you. You have to have people that are there to share in the struggles and share the success too, because sometimes we forget to share the success.
Right.
So, after her workshop, we'll get on there and, hey, Matthew, I'll talk to you soon. I'm excited. We'll talk about how she felt about her workshop, how it went, and what she'll change for the next one. So it's just constant work. But it's good. It's good to make connections. It's good to work through the mindset, because it's a daily thing. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind, and that's not a one and done deal. It's a daily thing. So Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Thank
and
you.
like we said, we'll repost the links to her workshop, which is next Saturday for Women's Wellness, and it's free. And then my workshop is March 7th downtown, and we'll post. But we'll be back here next Friday around the same time in another cute coffee shop, maybe the same one, maybe somewhere different. But thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. Have a good day, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Thanks.